Welcome back, guys. Hope everyone's having a great day. So, the state of photography in 2025, in relation mainly to things like AI and different technologies that are coming about. Let's talk about it. So, I've had a few people ask me recently if I'm worried about AI and about technology changing and new technologies coming about that are potentially going to impact the photography industry if they haven't already. To hopefully give you a bit of peace of mind if you are thinking about pursuing photography or going down that route. So, I just wanted to give you some of my views and my thoughts about AI and the future of photography and how it might impact things going forward if you're looking at getting into it, and whether you should be worried about these technologies. So when it comes to AI image creation, obviously we've all seen the power that it possesses already. In my view, the biggest photography genres that are going to be impacted by this are going to be things like product photography or any sort of still life stuff where you are just photographing, a product or an item on a plain white background. AI is going to be able to recreate that stuff piece of cake and probably do it 10 times better than what a photographer can. So if you are a product photographer or still life person, there's a good chance that you're going to have to switch genres and pursue something else, because honestly I can see that being the biggest industry or genre in photography that's going to be impacted by things like AI. The main thing I wanted to get across here is that AI can't recreate real life events. It can't recreate things that you document or capture with your camera that actually happen in real life and happen in real time, and you're there documenting it. I've always shot event coverage. I do obviously commercial work. Some commercial type stuff is going to get taken away by AI image creation, I think, depending on how complex it is. But the way I see it is, things like weddings, events, anything where you're there, you're capturing the moment, you're capturing what's happening in real time. None of that stuff is ever going to be affected by AI. And AI can't show up and do that. I mean, maybe in 20 years' time when they have like AI photography robots or something. But for now, those genres aren't going to be impacted by AI at all. If anything, things like AI technology are actually making our job easier as photographers when it comes to like the editing side or, all the different stuff that's coming in that we can utilize to actually do our job better. So it's not all negative. It's not all it's not all sad and it's going to take over the industry. I personally don't think it's going to be able to replace anybody who actually captures stuff in real life, in real time, and documents events or weddings or happenings or whatever it might be. And yes, the AI stuff is going to get more and more realistic. And, things like I was just doing a commercial job the other week where I did headshots for the whole company. Things like that might go away. It'll get to a point where you can just upload a photo of yourself off your phone and it creates, we've already got that, and it creates a professional looking headshot. You can still tell it's AI, but it will get to a point where it's so realistic and it'll make you look amazing. And, there's definitely aspects that are going to be taken away. But if you prioritize moving in the right genre or direction to capture stuff that can't be taken away by AI or by technology, I think you're going to be pretty future-proofed in the photography game. I bring this up because I have had a few discussions as of late, especially with younger crew who are trying to pursue it and get into it, who are like, what's the point? Like, technology is just going to take... Like, it's not going to take it away. It's a great career. It's a great industry. And if you go into it thinking like that, you're never going to actually pursue it to a point where you turn it into something. You're just going to always be looking for the next thing that's going to be taking work off you that you can complain about. Like I said, there is a realistic aspect to it. There is certain aspects of photography that are going to go away because of technology, but there's still a lot that can't be replicated with technology. It still needs a physical person there with a camera, shooting the thing, creating the images. So the state of photography in 2025 is the technology is definitely changing, just like it has been for the last 10, 20 years, and it's happening rapidly. But it's also changing for the benefit of photographers as well, where we can utilize this technology to do our job better and make things easier on us. The generative AI removing tool and everything that we've recently got on Adobe products, on Lightroom and stuff, is amazing. I've been using it flat out. It's saved me endless amounts of time in editing, especially with like big commercial stuff where I spend a lot of time editing it. So like I said, there's a lot of benefit that comes from this technology shift. It's not all doom and gloom. And if you were to ask me, should I buy a camera and pursue photography in a professional sense, like if you want to turn it into a career in 2025, my answer would still be definitely yes. Like, go out there and have a crack at it, because if at all, it's going to be a long time before technology completely erases the industry. There's always going to be work in the photography industry in some capacity. It's just going to come down to what genre you go after and shoot in. And if a young crew asked me today, should I pursue like still life or product photography or one of those genres that's going to be impacted, I would say no, I wouldn't. I would purposely go down the path of shooting in the genres that cannot be taken away by technology. You've got to see these trends early and sort of follow the right path to be shooting the stuff that is future-proofed, and you can keep making a living doing it because technology can't take that away. So in summary, yes, the photography industry is impacted and is going to keep being impacted by technology changing and things like AI and all these different image creation things, but it's not going to be impacted to the point where it's going to kill careers like that. It's going to take a long time before it gets to that point, unless you shoot in those sort of genres that are easily recreatable with AI, where companies, where like you look at it from a company sense, they can just take a product and get AI to render an image and then run an ad instead of paying a photographer who has to come in and set up with all their stuff and probably cost them 10 times as much, blah, 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 blah. From that perspective, you can see where those certain genres are probably going to be gone. But I'm still super hopeful for the industry as a whole. Like anyone getting into it now, I've worked my ass off for 15 years or whatever, 10 years to get to where I'm at. I'm not about to let AI or technology take away my craft and my career. I'll fight for it 100%, and I'll keep encouraging young crew to get into it and chase it too. So if you are concerned about photography potentially not being a viable industry in 2025, I would just don't think like that. Because, like I said, it has its benefits. You can use the technology to your advantage to make you a better photographer. As long as you're shooting the right things and sort of pursuing the right genres, I think you'll be perfectly fine for a while yet. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on the whole thing. I'll probably make more videos about this in the future because it is a pretty hot topic. And like always, if you appreciate the information and the knowledge that I'm bringing to these videos, give them a thumbs up and a subscribe and a like and, whatever. I can never get this part right, but yeah, do all the usual YouTube stuff because I appreciate each and every one of you, and I really hope all these videos can sort of help you chase something and chase your photography dreams. Like I've always said, I'm living proof that it's doable. You've just got to get out there and shoot and keep grinding, keep hustling, and do it. I never know how to end these videos. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Yo.